look at this. In September 2019, he streamed to one viewer 29 times. Now he's one of the top subscribed people on Twitch. Isn't that nuts? To himself.
Yeah,
he keeps
mate,
grinding
that
anyway.
is weird, isn't it? That is weird. It's literally gone from one viewer to, what is it? The second most like subscribed on Twitch on the whole platform. Yet he spent a year at one viewer.
Kept grinding anyway, and that's what happens. He's entertaining. Yeah, he was. Absolutely. But I just, I figured I'd show you guys
But he was entertaining back then.
There's a lot of people that don't really ever respect the grind. They don't ever respect the amount of effort and time that you have to put into something in order to make it successful. They just see the end result, and they're mad because it...
Well, to be fair, Jinxie was playing Rainbow Six for, I think it's like 7 years. So I don't even think like his main target was to stream, because he was playing 7 years, you know what I mean? He was playing the game already, but yet he just kept streaming and making clips. I don't know Jinx's story about making clips. I don't know. Literally, I don't know. Back then though, Rainbow Six was like COD, so there would have been a lot of people playing it. But Jinxie was like a top gamer. Like, he wasn't just like the average gamer. He is amazing at Rainbow Six, like amazing.
It's with my videos and everything. How long did it take me to get popular? Well, like if you're talking about on, he streamed to one viewer for a year straight. Oh, okay, yeah, for a year straight. Yeah. It just only shows
Mate, a
September,
year.
So that's what I was talking about.
A year to
in
one viewer.
In my first year of streaming,
that is mad.
I think that I either got to, was it 20,000 subscribers or 10,000? And that was doing YouTube videos. Or sorry, that was just making WoW YouTube videos. And then streaming.
So Asmon didn't start on Twitch. He started on YouTube. And basically he's saying he got his first stream on Twitch did really well because he already had like 10,000 subs. It's
honestly,
basically what he's saying.
Well, like whenever I started streaming, my YouTube channel was already pretty popular. And so the first stream that I ever did, I had like 250 viewers. And then the second stream I had 1,000.
Wow.
And so it did really well.
250
really
people watched him.
And then
his
like
first
probably
stream.
2 or 3 months
His first
after
live
that,
stream.
we were getting like 5,000 to 9,000 viewers. And so it was a lot.
Mental.
Now, why did that happen? I mean, obviously I did a lot of YouTube videos before then. I streamed really late at night. Nobody else was on. And also I thought the streams were pretty good. And so that's it. How'd you have
Yeah, 250 on his first ever stream. Ever. And that's all because of YouTube. It's not because of like any other platform. It's literally just YouTube that he made a post saying that he's going live on Twitch, and then boom, all his 10k subscribers, not all of them. He was up while everyone else was like asleep. But the only thing I want to know is, did he have a job? Or was he making money off YouTube to keep himself enough? This is what I want to know. I want to know if these people are full-time, like have full-time jobs. Did Jinxie have a full-time job while streaming all them hours? Because it's so different. It is so different to like have a full-time job, because Asmon fucking streaming at 4 o'clock in the morning. I can't stream at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm a fucking sleep. Like, I've literally got work in an hour. So that is just not doable for me. Unless I quit my job, but I can't fucking do it. So I do understand his take on it. But if I'm honest, I have not heard a lot of full-time people that do a job full-time. And I'm talking full-time. I'm talking 40 hours plus. Actually make it in streaming. Never. The people I've seen that are doing really well, they used to work like part-time. They literally used to work part-time. And their advice even was to work part-time and work the night so they can stream in the day. So they can stream all day. So That is the only take I would ask the question. I would.
Today you can't only do Twitch. Well, I never only did Twitch because I thought that was a mistake. How many subs did you have on YouTube whenever you started streaming again? Like 10,000. Like 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, maybe 20, like probably 10 to 20,000, somewhere around there. You also caught the rise of the streaming wave? No, I don't really think so. I remember whenever I first started streaming, a lot of the people were saying then that they wish they had started streaming in 2011 and 2012 because they felt like they missed the wave. I remember that was like a very common sentiment.
The wave, yeah. I don't think there's a wave. I have said to people that I would have loved to stream when Battlefield, was it 4 came out? Only because I was an animal at it. And I think it would have provided good content. Do I believe it was easier back in the day to elevate yourself on Twitch? Yeah, most probably. But you've got to use other means now. So, yeah, it's like anything. Everything becomes popular, so. But basically what he's saying is there's a flux. So it is what it is, basically. Like, there's no real time in life to ride the wave.
Because there were people like Lyric and Summit and Soda Poppin' that everybody felt like was like grandfathered into being successful, and people felt like, oh well, we can't get there anymore. But the truth is that you can be successful. Is he playing WoW? Can be successful.
Is he playing WoW?
It doesn't matter what time you start. You just have to put in the effort and be popular, or not be popular.
Absolutely,
that's
absolutely. Put in the effort and you will be popular. That is literally literally explaining what happened to Jinxie. Literally on the nail. Like, put in the effort and you'll be popular, basically. It obviously takes some people different times, because obviously you never know when the boom's gonna hit. Like, Jinxie never knew when he was gonna become absolutely hammering.
20k followers in a month, but yeah, you have to grind all platforms. If I would collab with you for a month and people would like my character, I'd have 20k followers in less than a month. This is always a massive delusion that people that don't understand how content works have. They think that if somebody else hosts them or brings them on their stream, that somehow this is what they need in order to be successful. Okay. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. It doesn't matter if you're not entertaining. And that's just the way it is. Lazy, shitty streamers. Well,
that is true. Like, you can get a retweet from a top streamer, but if you're dog shit, they're not gonna stay around, are they? You'll get a flux. You'll still get a flux. You'll get a flux of followers, but I don't believe that they'll stay. Jinxie got a flux, but because he's entertaining, people loved him, and I love his videos as well. To be fair, I'm not a fan of Rainbow Six, but he makes me want to play Rainbow Six. He literally makes me want to play because his videos are funny. I have bored myself laughing. He just does stupid shit, and he's so funny, literally so funny.
It's also people just they see it from that perspective because they don't really understand it. He was massively, DM is a great example. He was massively grinding before we watched this video. Yeah, Darth Microtransaction is a great example. I remember watching his videos, and he was established even in Diablo Immortal. What happened to Jacksepticeye, but he was also already entertaining. There are people that gain a popularity by streaming and making content with other people. But I think that somebody like Jacksepticeye would have been popular regardless. This just made it happen faster. Nothing will matter if 100%. The person isn't entertaining. And if people don't like watching their content, that's all. That is the beginning and the end. I think some people don't understand that being genuine goes a long way. Being genuine is such a bad idea. Don't be genuine. If your genuine self is boring and...
Ricky, was we not fucking talking about this? Was we fucking not talking about this? Being genuine is boring. If you're boring, being genuine, don't be genuine. What? That is so weird. That is fucking so weird. So basically what he's saying is, like, obviously Jinxie is not like that 100% of the time. He can't be. He can't have that much energy, like, but, like, he can make it work. He can make it work. He's being entertaining. You're an act, basically. Like you can't like jump off chairs and shit all the time. Yeah, that is what Twitch is. You're literally watching a live clown, basically. Not all Twitch streamers. Like, some of them are like chill. Like Bob Ross, I remember watching his streams, and it's like he's literally so chill.
Unlikable, then don't be genuine. Don't do that. Be entertaining.
The only thing is, I actually don't think Asmongold's like personality is entertaining. What he says and what he like does is entertaining. Like, and I think it is genuine. I actually think like he's entertaining because of what he is. Like, I love his like house tours and stuff, like, and that has got to be genuine, you know what I mean? Like, he's not just gonna trash his house just for content. Like, that is him. And he's always in the same shirt as well, and like people come round and he's just not bothered. So and that's what people like about him. I think it's just that, like, he's a bit of a tramp.
Unless yourself sucks, then be somebody else. That's right. Do you consider yourself likable? And also dislikable?
Irritated with the fact that other people that you know say it, and that's what irritates you, and then you bring it up to me. So don't say you're not irritated with it. Whether you say it or someone else does.
Why is this? What's happening?
When I first started streaming, I grinded like crazy. I was at home, and that's all I did. And I'm glad I did, because I needed to grind out the hours, but I'm finally in a spot with my streaming career where I can let up a little bit. And I'm tired.
This is always a mistake. You never let up. If you want to let up, then don't be surprised when other people let up.
I like what he said there.
Like,
though.
let me show you guys.
If you let up, yeah, if you like stop the content,
going big dick. We'll look at the. At
yeah,
this
no,
channel
it's
and also
true.
my
Like,
old
if
channel.
is this his old channel? What's he doing?
I never stopped
Wow.
until I stopped streaming on this account. I was putting in the same hours, more hours, whenever I was successful. 2022, the last time that I streamed very regularly, look at that,
211 hours.
145 hours streamed. 193,
Jesus.
209, 178. You go all the way back to 2019, 154, 227. That was classic WoW. 93.
Wow.
This is all the way back in 2027. And now, look at now.
Oh, so he's got two accounts.
Still putting in the same 194, 113, 208. You look at the videos, YouTube videos, the exact same thing. Like, I'm uploading more, doing more stuff.
Yeah.
You never stop. You never stop grinding. And if you do, if you stop grinding,
that's true.
because there are people that do. And they don't stream as much anymore. And you know what? They're probably not as popular. And you know what? That's probably okay with them. Because they have now moved on to other things in their life.
Yeah.
And they have a different focus in their life,
like,
than
if
being successful as a streamer.
This is the only thing. You know, when like big streamers get like, they get like, not subscribers, but like sponsorships and stuff. It basically eases their burden. It basically like edens their burden of like needing to stream for the money. So they probably do fall off, but then yeah, like they're already making the subs back through sponsorships. So I'm guessing it does get yeah, it does. They basically trade their time for like sponsorship money, because we've all said at work, like, if we got like $1,000 from like our side hustles, then we wouldn't work full time. Like, we wouldn't.
That doesn't mean that they didn't fall off. They got off.
Of every day getting on stream and And I'm tired of every day getting on stream and people like nagging on me about it. And it's not enough, or I'm not playing with the right people at the right times or anything.
I switched my laundry over.
Nice.
That's right.
Did I just have a Discord message, or did he have a Discord message? I had a Discord
It's
message.
hard.
Depend on yourself. What do you think about other people for? You got to depend on yourself. I know it's hard. It is hard. It's hard to stream every day. It is. It's hard to put yourself in a camera all the time. I tried to get on by 9, but I was so tired. Yeah, there have been a lot of times streamers have to stream 4 hours a week. Yeah, and this is also another problem. Is like, you're never going to convince somebody that streaming is a hard job. Now, like, I'll tell you this. I totally understand how this girl feels. Absolutely. I've streamed for a long time. It is fucking hard. It's extremely emotionally demanding. It is draining. There are a lot of things with streaming that
I think it's extremely demanding because the payout is not worth the time. You know, for small streamers, the payout, like I stream like 4 hours a time. I make videos on Fridays, so that's another day. So literally, it is like working an extra 3 days, and you always compare it to like your salary. So if you worked an extra 3 days at work, you'll be like quids in. But because you're doing it like here, it's hard. Like, it's because you're literally working for free. Essentially, you're working for free because obviously, like the split of Twitch and stuff like that. And if you're like a small streamer like me, you're not earning like the bank. So potentially, like, that's why it's hard.
there are things that you don't have at a normal job. Like, it's not. Try working customer service. Yeah, no, I'm not. Listen, guys, I'm not saying that streaming is the only hard job. I never when the fuck did I ever go and say that streaming was the hardest job? I just said that there are elements of it that are hard. Abso-fucking-lutely. That's true, really. Now you're wrong. How am I wrong if I know it? What do you mean? How can I possibly be wrong about this? Which is fair. Yeah, and like, it is a mental battle. Yeah, it is very emotionally draining. It definitely can be. So you go and you have this though, is that you're not really gonna convince somebody who works at a job that they hate that you, who plays video games all day, has a problem that they should care about. They're not gonna give a fuck about it because they can't see your perspective. And it doesn't mean that your perspective is wrong. Like, I think that they're the ones that are wrong because they lack empathy. But that doesn't mean that just because somebody is wrong doesn't mean that they're going to change their behavior. It just means that they're wrong. Why don't you take subs anymore? Do you not want money? I'd take subs if I want to. It's not a big deal, man. And if streaming wasn't hard, everyone would do it. Well, yeah, they're not going to see the perspective. If it's, well, I had to do it in the snow. Oh, well, you know, you think you had it bad. Well, I had it worse. That doesn't make it any better. And also, by the way, keep in mind, you have the ability to have access to high-speed internet in probably a first or a second world country. You've got it pretty fucking good compared to a lot of other people that could tell you the exact same goddamn thing. So everybody who has their problems, those problems are real to that person. Now, it doesn't, like, her problems are real for sure. But at the same time, you're just never going to be able to convince people that streaming is a hard job because people don't understand what you need to do in order to be successful as a streamer.
Definitely.
And they haven't done it.